Yes, 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 yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is RawDope Podcast, and I'm your host, Hand 5000, and this is episode 170. 170, man. I got the boy Digital Empath, Leader Genius in the building. You know what I mean? Shout out to Digital Empath, Mike. He off today. I got my partner in the building, Kenny Fatso.
Whoa.
He on the mic, man. And this is once again, man, episode 170. 170. 170. And you know what I mean? And even though it was a violent weekend in Baltimore over June 19th, happy June 19th to everybody. But being as though it was like a real bad weekend in Baltimore, we still had good shit that came out, man. They say the Afram was real nice this year. The Afram was real nice. You know what I mean? The Afram was real nice. And listen, man, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, and the Cash App about to pop up today. So listen, man, for anybody to donate to us today, man, we got a Cuban cigar. Show them cigars out. We got a Cuban cigar, man. Straight originally from Cuba. You know what I mean? It's called La Gloria Cuban Sirius R, rating 92. Cuban cigars. You know what I mean? All you got to do is donate to the Cash App and go to RawDope Podcast on Instagram and just tell us, you know what I mean, screenshot which, you know what I mean, your Cash App joint, and we got a free Cuban cigar for you. Ladies, this is good for your husband. You can be like, oh, this, Hand 5000 gave me. La Gloria Cubi. You know what I mean? Serious aura. Yeah, it's good. But man, hey man, a round of applause, man. Episode 170, man. 170. I just can't fucking believe it, man. Episode 170, man. 30 more episodes before we get to 200. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful, man? Independent podcast, #1, Baltimore City, the DMV. Shout out to everybody that's doing the podcast shit. Shout out to everybody that's doing anything in the entertainment field. And we working our ass off. And it's like I told you guys, man, it was something new that we were starting with RawDope Podcast and Digital Empath. We just said we was gonna start doing a weekly where we just cover news, entertainment, sports, and hip hop. And we ain't always gonna be talking about the worst of shit in the world, but we like to just keep out, you know what I mean, almost 1,800 subscribers. Shout out to them 1,800 subscribers that's almost with it. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And idiots calling me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no idiots calling me. My friends calling me. But yeah. So we just doing the RawDope Podcast weekly, man, to just keep you updated on your news, sports, entertainment, and hip hop. And that's it. You know what I mean? And then, we locking in with the interviews. We keep the rawest and the dopest interviews on the planet. So, in July, man, we trying to turn up, going into the fourth quarter, giving you guys three shows per week. You're guaranteed to get the live show, which is now. We want to connect with our fan base and give you a live show once a week with the weekly. And I'll be doing the weekly with other podcasters or just with my team. You might see Lee. You know what I'm saying? You might get to meet Lee the Genius. You might get to meet Digital Empath Mike, Valo the DJ, Kenny Fatso. They'll be tapping in. But most of all, we trying to tap in with other podcasters, other content creators to come on the platform and let's share each other's shit, man. And, you know what I mean? Swap out fans. But, Kenny, you smoke cigars?
No.
I know you're going to try one of these good Cubans out.
I will roll a blunt out that shit.
No. You can take one and roll the blunt out because I think it's gonna be nasty as shit. Can you? Nah, just like some grown man shit. I did that before and it was cool, but I'm saying I like it. Well, I like it. You know what I mean? I think I'm just gonna have a cigar in my mouth and talk like I got Hennessy and goddamn cigar. So we can't smoke in here. But shout out to episode 1, motherfucker 70 again, Lee. It's 170, man. That's just episode 170, man. I can't believe it, bro. Almost 4 years in. You think we're going to get to 200 before our 4th year anniversary?
Yeah.
You goddamn right. Yes. Yes, but listen, man, I want to just now say shout out to Baltimore City, and look, you supposed to clip the end of it. You know what I mean? And you, if you don't know how to smoke cigars, you never like, ain't hell you just. It's never, you know what I mean? That's it. My Uncle Bernie used to do it, but it's a lot of hip hop albums dropping this week. You know what I mean? There's a lot of fucking hip hop shit dropping this week. It's a lot going on. Wack 100 strikes again. We got a new music video. It dropped 2 weeks ago, but we just getting up on it. We've been seeing it, but since we just came up with the weekly starting in June, so we got a video from OTR Chaz, and a video that just dropped almost like 72 hours ago, and we got Blue Benjamin Beezy. And then, man, we got this. That's what I want to get into first. First, I want to send a shout out to my city, man. There's a lot of negative shit going on in the city, but it was positive, man. We want to say shout out to Afram. Afram was here this year. It was on June the 19th. The OJs was out there. Neo was out there. You know what I'm saying? Money Jake performed. It was a beautiful event. I didn't hear about nobody getting hurt. I didn't hear about no fights.
Me neither.
I didn't hear about no shooting. So that was a fucking blessing, and we got a clip of it. We got a clip of it. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with that ad frame. And listen, donate to the channel, man, to get your Cuban. You know what I mean? Donate to the channel and get your Cuban. I can't wait to get in my truck and smoke this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Big dumb clouds of smoke.
Big dumb clouds of smoke.
To be out at Druid Hill Park to take in the Afram Festival. WJZ is proud to be a media sponsor of the Tuesday event. It's about time they reporting something in the right way. It's the 45th year for Afram, one of the largest African-American festivals on the East Coast. And it's back in person after a hybrid version last year. And here's tonight's headliner, Neo, on why he signed on to perform.
Juneteenth is important, period, man. I feel like it's important to my kids. I'm raising 3 boys and 2 girls, and I feel like it's important for them to know, where they came from, know the real truth behind when slavery ended, and just the celebration that it should be. So I had to say yes to this. I had to.
And we're so glad that you did. Remember, even if you can't make it to Afram in person, WJZ has you covered. We are streaming all the acts live and into your computer, living room, or the palm of your hand. So check it out at WJZ.com.
At least it was something positive.
CBS
Get WJZ a round of applause for not reporting the fucking murders every fucking day and not reporting the bullshit every day and reporting the Afram. Afram was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Everything was beautiful. Everything turned out well. Kenny, why you ain't go? The OJs performed. Do you even know who the OJs is?
Stop, man. Don't question my
Do you
music.
know who the OJs are?
I grew up on the OJs, Doug. That's
so
all
sing one of their songs.
Bumped in my house.
Just give me some bars from one of the OJs.
I'm no singer.
Just repeat it. Stairway to Heaven. I mean, you didn't know they sung that.
Man, you see my playlist. You know I got all types of old school shit on my old school playlist. Stop playing with me.
Listen, you play.
Like you playing with me right now.
Yeah, I'm playing with you because I'm saying I always second guess you guys when you guys swear you super hip hop guys and
I'm a
super
music
oldie guys.
Doug.
I gotta say something to you guys. But listen, man. Hey, listen, man. Hit that notification button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Leave a comment, man. And donate to the channel, man. And let us pull up and give you a free Cuban. What's it called again, Kenny?
La Gloria.
A La Gloria. A La Gloria.
I
got a whole box of them.
Better when you Spanish and you say it with the roll of the tongue and all that shit.
Number 7 like Jack. You know what I mean? It's going to go for your Jack. It's a good weekend. Cigar and just you know what I mean? Just hanging with it. Just hanging with it is all right with me. It's truly all right with me. So, hip hop. Because listen, I said on this episode 170, we wasn't going to talk about negative shit in our city. But we got to talk about Wack 100, Big U, his interview on, what was that, Dub C and, I forget the other guy. But we got a clip of it. And I want everybody to tell me what you think about this. Actually tell me what you really think about this. Because Wack 100 has just been on a rant for the last 90 days since Hassan Campbell put him out there, and since the Tekashi 6ix9ine shit. Wack has been beefing on Clubhouse and everything, and it's just hard not to talk about the Wack 100 situation.
With everybody.
Yes,
how can one nigga be beefing with every fucking body?
And getting money. Like, you getting money. Like, you getting real live money and you beefing with everybody. You get what I'm saying? You getting real live money and you beefing with everybody. That don't make no sense, Wacky. You get what I'm saying? But listen, but Big U saying, I think, do you think it was the tape with Big U and when the tape that Hassan Campbell exposed? Do you think why Wack is getting like a lot of this backlash?
Hell yeah, he put his foot in his mouth. Once you put your foot in your mouth and you say some shit about some people that you can't take back, can't say you ain't say it.
And that interview is going really, really good with CJ Mack. And
people be interested in hearing your talk.
Yeah, CJ Mack. Yeah, because you know I can't. Yo, Wack 100 was alright for me, but I couldn't calculate. You know, I can't calculate his moves, and I truly can't understand Wack 100.
Answer this question. Nobody can understand them, but answer this. Is the motherfucker not entertaining? But is Wack not entertaining?
But for a guy that been around the music business and had artists like Blueface, Game, and Ben Ray J, and just been around getting some money, I wouldn't think you would act like that. It's like because, you know, the artists are slowed down in the game. If the artist slowed down a little bit, he
gotta
can't
stay
get
relevant. He had to keep himself relevant, his name relevant, and we talking about him right now, so he didn't done that. But
you don't think that's dangerous for a person?
It's dangerous
a Wack 100 nature.
Yeah.
Like Wack 100 should know better. Like I don't think
he give a fuck at this point.
Listen. I don't want to get a bunch of money and die.
He moved wacky. That boy.
They saying Wack 100 is a cop.
Maybe. Who knows?
Do you believe that?
I don't know how he supposed to get all this supposed to be paperwork. And
for everybody want to check out my
videos and all the shit that he gathers up on motherfuckers. Who the fuck else can get all that except the police? Who else getting all this information on motherfuckers outside the police?
I don't want to say, man, fucked up. If I can honestly say Wack moving different than the man that he proclaimed to be. I can honestly say he's moving different. He's bumping heads with stand-up guys, and he's just like a dude that keep, like him and Hassan Campbell, like really keep dude's name in their mouth, bro. Like, and that's, I mean,
he like the bicker, yo.
And then like Charleston White, like all that. That would be a super podcast, even though it would never happen. Charleston White, Wack 100, and Hassan Campbell.
You want to play this clip?
Yeah, play the clip. And listen, I want somebody in the comment box to tell me, how do y'all feel about this? Just write it down. You watching, you screaming live with us right now. Just tell us how you feel about this. And this is on the CJ.
I really think and believe wholeheartedly that Jay Prince's whole mission is to somehow, some way, in a slick snake way, is to set it up so Larry Hoover cannot get out of prison.
Oh, hell no.
I disagree with that wholeheartedly.
Hell no.
This what the fuck
Why would Jay Prince?
This is what he say. This is what he say.
In the name of Larry Hoover, go to social media and insinuate in any way that it's on. It could be smoke. Why would he sit his son, Larry Hoover Jr., on the side of him, even when he's having these type of discussions? He should have said, in the name of Rap-A-Lot, and by any and all means, you protect that man's name. You keep anything that has anything to do with violence, a threat, or an act of any of these things that they have used against him for 49 years, you keep that away from his name at all costs.
Well, I get what you're saying. I don't think that's intentionally done, though.
Whether it's intentionally or not, bro.
I just think it's out of frustration.
I think it's y'all
there
too.
y'all go.
Yeah,
y'all
I think it's
too
y'all too,
bullshit,
Wack.
though. The movement for Larry Hoover is so much bigger than the two individuals that are clashing. And like you said, man, okay, I'm going to give you that, what you're saying, okay? So even knowing that, right? that's even more the reason why two grown men, bro, should be able to sit down and say, look, man,
let's work this
we
out.
got on some ego stuff with each other. I said something about you, you said something about me, or vice versa, whoever did whatever first, right? We ain't kids, right? And this man's thing is at stake. Man, let's try to get this thing together and shut out the bull crap,
I got a question. Are you willing, if the situation presented itself, to sit down over a phone call or with this man and try to work this out?
Oh, man, blood got to get out.
There we go.
Call me a rat.
Now, see, there
we go.
Okay, hold up.
There we go, Wack. There we go, Wack. There we go, Wack.
See, that's the ego bullshit.
How's that
bro.
ego?
When you doing other business deals, you might be doing a deal with Atlantic Records or whoever, right? The deal don't go right. You gonna tell him you gonna beat the man ass? No, you just gonna renegotiate the shit. Your lawyer gonna go to his lawyer. Why when we black people, we gotta start going to the bullshit, bro? Like that ain't nothing.
Said I'm a frauder, a thief, and I'm trying to monetize. He's being unreasonable.
If he was being reasonable, and you guys could come to it, don't you think that'd be a better thing, bro, than somebody ended up getting hurt? You understand? Because it's possible on both sides.
For sure.
Right? Everybody can bleed. Everybody. So why take two businessmen, bro, that mean something to people and mean something to families, and over ego, it got to end this way versus...
Who got the ego? I don't have the ego.
Well, you do. When you say the man got to fight you and all that, I get what you saying, street shit, but now you mixing street and business again.
Call me a rat.
But you mixing street and business again.
That's law. That's law. Now, how you feel about that? The Wack 100 with this Jay Prince situation, and Jay Prince called him a rat.
I feel what he said, kinda. If it was coming from any other mouths, I would kinda probably agree. But with it being Wack, he just want to keep shit going all the time. But do you overall, if a man call you a rat, you probably would want to see that man. You probably should see that man. Somebody's supposed to get shit slapped out of him.
Facts.
And that's just what's supposed to fucking happen. But
facts.
Like you say, two grown men, sometimes you gotta just get over the dumb shit and work it out like men.
Right. I understand that totally, but then Big U said he doesn't accept no apologies from him because he don't fuck with anybody that disrespect his name. And him and Big U, he said him and Big U wasn't speaking for the last 2 years.
Right.
He said him and Big U wasn't speaking for the last 2 years, and he had something going on. But I feel as though if you was his man and he loved his family the way that he loved his family, he would have. The shit with him and Hassan Campbell that he just exposed Wack hand, and Wack was talking dirty about, nevertheless, the shit about Nip, but just period, he was just talking dirty about good men to you California dude turning to a New York dude, and a New York dude expose your hand because you've been doing that shit for a while. So you just saying y'all extort people and said all this shit about Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody loved Nip. More people love Nip after his death than they love Nip more than he was living. We get that. Everybody start being down with his music, but the shit that Wack said with Hassan Campbell, was just unreal. I can't even lie to you.
Do you think anything of that is factual, or you think it was just all cat?
I don't know.
That's the thing. You never know what to take at face value with these dudes, because they be up and down for real.
I don't know, bro, because it's hard to say. It's really hard to say if it's cap or the truth. It's truly hard to say that. You know what I mean? Because you be like, if it don't count because the man did. You see what I'm saying? That's my thing. It don't count because the brother actually gone. You know what I mean? The brother can't. The brother not here to defend that. His wife and his brother, his mother and his family, they don't want no smoke, bro. You know what I mean? They just good, lovely people of God, and they don't want no smoke. Whatever Nip was into, he gone. He can't tell us whether it was true or not. But I don't think Wack should have did that. Did Wack do that because he's a blood and Nip's a Crip and he felt like he had one on the Crips? I don't know. But just for a man to be 40-plus years old, Wack be in too much shit for a bag. I can see, 30 and under, you on Love and Hip Hop and these little, shows and shit and doing your thing and you trying to get a bag. But I think that a man that's over 35 years old can get a respectful bag without acting out of character all the time. Now the cameras might be rolling and you might get out of character, but I don't think a man should act. A man acts a certain way. You get what I'm saying? A man acts a certain way and he be just getting out of character. And the worst thing that Wack do for me is he talk too much.
It seemed like he involved in a lot of publicity stuff. Like, even if you think about him managing Game and all the stuff the Game they got into, the situation with him and Game, not him and Game, but Game and 40 Cal and 40 Cal, he got the phone on him. Yeah, I'm hitting him with my left hand. I got the phone on my right hand. That's how that camp has been moving anyway. It's like, why is people too surprised? Like, if that's your management. Like, and you seen the thing with him and Mike Tyson. Did the same thing. Played it up. Oh, me and Mike got in a fight. You and Mike and Tyson ain't getting no fight. There wouldn't have been no fight.
He boosts any and everything up. It's like, like they say, yo, ego real big as shit, and yo really just think he that.
Who?
Wack. He think he that. Like, you can't tell that nigga, yo ain't the one. And he carries it like that with everybody. And everybody
what your grandmother used to always say. You know what I mean? Till you meet your fucking match. Wack not carrying niggas because, like, when Mano was out, remember Mano was the Billy Badass of the industry, and Mano was actually putting his hands on people, bro. Mano wasn't doing a bunch of yapping. I gotta give him that. If he say he gonna see you, he gonna see you. He put Trinidad James in his place. He put a few dudes in their place. No disrespect, I like Trinidad James. He's a sneakerhead like myself, and you know what I'm saying, I like that his music, you know what I'm saying, he's a styling, you know what I mean, I like Trinidad James because he do fashion and he do music, he do podcasting, you know what I'm saying, sneaker collector.
What do he do to Trinidad James?
One song. Man had one song.
What do he do to Trinidad James? Allegedly.
No, Trinidad, no, listen, here's the story. Trinidad James went to New York, and this one gold was out, gold around my neck. Gold, so it popped the Molly, I'm sweating. So he had the 2 songs. He singing them. He feeling himself. He gets on stage and said, I run New York. Atlanta runs New York. Man, the New Yorkers went bananas after that, man. You know, like, you want New York. Trinidad James later on apologized. You know, what honorable men do. Mano told me to slap shit out of them. Shit like that. Trinidad James apologized. They had them all on the phone and shit. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying it was certain, like Pun. You heard about Pun running around bullying in the industry, but you know what I'm saying? But Wack, like, you bullying, but you ain't heard them dudes starting trouble, shit like that. They was dead, they ain't like you. They was ice grilling or whatever, shit get jumping, but they wasn't doing, I call it, podcasting is for men that do barbershop talk. It's podcasting for women that do, you know, talk, you know, it's all in lane. But that shit that they doing is totally cat, bro. And you're misguiding people and you're misdirecting the culture because y'all talking about Larry Hoover, right? Think about this. Larry Hoover been locked up 40-some fucking years. The way that he can get out of jail by putting this documentary out or the thing, it shouldn't be an argument amongst Wack and Jay Prince or nobody about giving this man or if y'all love him that much, miss, how much do you want that we get the rights to this and I'll pay you this and get this or whatever, regardless of how you feel. The lady did it. She held it. She didn't hold up to her pond. People were crooked. But if y'all cared about Larry Hoover, it ain't the amount of money that should have been on that footage for that footage not to get out. You know what I mean? Get back to, you know, the Hoover family and Larry Hoover could, you know what I'm saying, have another step towards his freedom. I feel like it's too much beefs behind that shit, and that shit phony. That shit phony.
And that whole situation, though, wasn't the whole argument like they wanted the footage exclusive so they can make all the money.
Yeah.
And allegedly the proceeds is going to go back to the Hoover family.
Yeah.
But Wack's position was they trying to extort. So every time it seems like he's talking, it seems like he's trying to protect the little person. That's the position he tried to put himself in, at least.
He's trying
hey, man,
to
I'm saying
the little person.
Yeah, he's trying to protect the little person. Oh, no, ain't nobody. Like you said, Nipsey people that's left here, like their family members, they ain't, like you said, they don't want to smoke with no alleged Big U. Like, they ain't looking for that.
No.
So, and in this situation, they gonna step back a little bit.
But if Big U got that really going on and they really did that, when did crime start being televised? If we was extorting rappers and we was doing that shit, when did we start talking about that on national TV? When we start putting that out there to make it seem like, you know what you're doing, you getting your money off that. It goes on in the industry. There's always motherfuckers out here that think they too slick for their own good. But it's like, bruh, that's another brother. That's another sister. You talking about London scared? Like, this that man, kid's mother. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all ain't juicing for everything that he got, if that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, right here on RawDope Podcast, RawDope Weekly, you know what I'm saying? We deal with opinion and facts. This is our opinion about this shit, because I don't know Nipsey Hussle. We don't know Law London. We don't know Big U. We don't know Wack. All we know is what's being said over and over on the internet. And what we do is we get it all together, summarize it up, and we bring it to y'all. I'm saying if they love Big U as much as they say they love, Nipsey Hussle, and had any respect for his living kids, his mother, Big Sam, and his family, bro, they were left that alone. You know what I'm saying? You already milked the cow. How much can you milk the cow if that's what's going on? You get what I'm saying? Mafia rules. Once the man out of there, there's nothing to speak about. And I'm like, y'all fucking with people that's dead and dudes fighting for their life in jail. Now, I mean, if Wack got the tape and they want the tape, he should make sure the lady get the right money. If the lady got the tape, she shouldn't be entering nobody in there for the tape. She should be talking to Larry Hoover's wife, Larry Hoover attorneys, her attorneys, and that's the way you handle business, right, Lee?
I mean, that's the way it should be handled to an extent, but if somebody, like you said, somebody got the upper hand over you and they just not really trying to budge, and they got more pull, they got the more money, and they got the bigger voice, and not to mention they got alleged ties behind the scenes that you might not have. You got this Wack 100 guy that's saying, hey, look, you ain't got some of this stuff, but I got some of this. Let me take the hit for it.
That may be true, but in all naturality, Wack said he did 7 years in prison. You know what I mean? Wack's supposed to be a guy that went to prison. What I'm saying is, to everybody that's watching this right now, to any of the young guys or anybody, when you say you from the streets and you stand on morals and principles, honor, loyalty, respect, and trust in a game that you ain't supposed to trust nobody in the profession, people look at that and say it's just some no-nos in your heart. I'm not going to be playing money games with nobody freedom that been locked up 40-some years in prison. Or you just don't know how it is behind the door. Larry Hoover, people shouldn't be fighting about no motherfucking footage that possibly can help him give his time back, and the 70-year-old man could walk the streets for the rest of his life. That you know what I mean? If God give him 290 or God give him to 100, he deserved that, man. Did down at 50 years in prison. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody should be playing with their freedom. You shouldn't be playing with a dead person, and you shouldn't be playing with nobody fucking freedom. Especially if that person didn't harm your family. I can see you got animosity of somebody that died and they did something to your family. I mean, I'm going to say, say what you say, bro, but you shouldn't. It's over with. You know what I mean? They got whatever they did, they paid for it. They got to answer to God about it. You get what I'm saying? Somebody in jail that's fighting for their fucking freedom, who son damn near 50 years old, ain't even see his son born and been locked up under dirty politics and the government and shit. Y'all playing with footage. If Jay Prince cared enough for him, and I should hope he do, and I think he do, bro, whatever that lady wanted, y'all should make it happen, because this is somebody's freedom. You get what I'm saying? This is somebody's freedom.
Think it's a publicity thing? They see he rock saying he think he might got a clubhouse deal. A
low key clubhouse. Yeah, he got a clubhouse deal. But I'm saying though, he rock, or for anybody that's watching, do you think that man deserved to have people playing with his fucking freedom? If you had some footage, 3 hours of footage of me doing the positive things and talking about the right things, it shouldn't be no price on y'all should come together like Kanye and Drake did with the concert. Y'all should come together. The lawyers should be involved. This lady should get hers. The Hoover family should get theirs. And this should be sent to the parole commission or the U.S. government lawyers, whatever he needed to go to. It shouldn't be a whole big thing over this man's shit, bro. And Nipsey and Wack 100, if that what was going on in California and that's what y'all had going on, you shouldn't have shared that with nobody else that wasn't involved. And that's my whole point. What you say, Kenny?
Like you say, some shit just ain't nobody else's business. You gotta keep your fucking mouth shut. Mind your business. Yeah. Wack don't know how to mind his fucking business. Mm-hmm. That's his problem. He don't mind his business. He in every fucking thing. He like a girl. Yeah. He like a girl for real. He just in everything. Yeah. I think the girls call that shit messy. How the fuck a grown man gonna be messy?
The next, that's what, it's messy. Niggas is getting more messier than the females.
That's sad.
That's fucking sad, bruh. Like, that's sad, bruh. It's a bigger play we don't know about. Yeah, it is. Because Wack said he feel like Jay Prince want to keep Larry Hoover in jail. Larry Hoover feel like Wack got in the middle with something that he had nothing to do with.
We done heard Jay Prince advocate for Larry Hoover
over
and over again since the Ghetto Boy shit. So how the fuck could you insinuate that? Yeah. That don't make good sense. So sometimes you just gotta make sense with what the fuck you telling somebody.
And I just don't believe that Jay Prince on no shit like that.
You know he not, because he a stand-up man,
right?
From everything
That's why I said if he did it, that's fucked up. If he didn't do it, because like I said, we don't know these men. All we know is that I heard these guys speak. I heard about people that rub shoulders with them. They supposed to be stand-up men. Like, bro, I'm not gonna play no games with something that's gonna help somebody get out of prison. I'm sorry, and I'm not gonna call no man no rat. I ain't gonna say nothing wild. I'm just gonna say, yo, you's a wild coon for not giving that footage to Larry Hoover family. Hey man, we got these Cuban, what they called again, Kenny?
La Gloria.
La Gloria, man. We got these La Glorias, man. They good, man. I'm just here, man, just smoking on it. You know, you can't smoke in the studio. You know, business over pleasure. But we got them for you guys, man. You know, donate to the channel, man. Hit the channel up, man. Send a screenshot to the RawDope Podcast on Instagram. And, hey, man, we going to pull up on you tonight, man, or tomorrow and give you a cigar. We're giving away, it was 24 cigars in the box. Got one in my hand. That's 23 cigars, man. So, hey, come on, get this shit. But listen, man, I think, how you feel about what Big U saying that he don't want no apologies from Wack. He don't want nothing to do with it. Basically saying he didn't respect the C-Mac and Dub C interview because, you know, I guess because they Crips. Then you had him on there. You know that he ain't fucking with me and whatever's going on. They felt disrespected. But I know that everybody is chasing that one interview that could get him over the hump.
When you think about it, though, some shit a person can't really apologize to you for. Yeah. You're not going to accept it regardless. Yeah. Even if it's heartfelt. It's just, bitch, fuck you at this point. Yeah. So that's where they at with it. That's it.
I respect it. I respect it 100% because I can honestly say that Wack 100 is truly out of order. He's out of order. He's been out of order. And for him to say he is who he is, bruh, I just want him to stop. Like, bro, leave that shit alone. Clubhouse and all that shit. Like, get your name back. You know what I'm saying?
With all the shit that he doing, from the reputation that he built up over the years, from the man we thought he was or he's supposed to be, do you think he done tarnished that image within his circle itself?
Yes. 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 I think as far as with the honorable men, because, you know, we all got homeboys that do fuck shit or homeboys that did some wild shit, and we told them it was wild shit, and we may, you know, fell back from them, but of course it's our friend and we come back around. So I'm not going to say the media circle and dudes that he loved and he personally embraced, but as far as dudes in different states and dudes of the culture in different states, niggas ain't fucking with Wack. Like, niggas ain't fucking with Wack. Niggas ain't really feeling Wack. And like I said, you got 50% of people that don't fuck with Wack. You got 50% of people that love what Wack doing.
Me, myself, I would love to have a Zoom call or sit in with Wack right here and
I would love
be able to talk to this nigga.
Tag Wack 100 in this.
For real.
Yeah, I do, because I would zoom him right in because I feel like everybody, I feel like the CMAC, the Dub C interview was good. I think that was a good interview because they didn't really play no games with Wack. But I think as an unorthodox journalist, if I sit down with Wack for about an hour or two, I'm going to ask him the real shit, the way as though he can't get into the explaining himself like, yo, just tell me this what it is. Because now Wack is saying he been out the streets for over 20-some years. He ain't really been gang. I'm confused because years ago he would be saying he's on power. I don't understand it, bro. Like, I just want to understand. I just want to just have the grown man conversation to ask him why he did certain shit. What's up with the Tekashi 6ix9ine thing? What's up with this? What's up with that? Like, I understand that it's business, and I understand that, you know, courtrooms and all that shit these niggas got going on don't pay your bills, but I'm just like, bro, where's the you got the balls and your dick? Like, where that's at? Where your balls at? Like, certain shit that we just can't, bad as I want to interview, I can't do it with Tekashi. Cause I'm shitting on my brother that's doing life. I'm shitting on homies that's doing time. I'm shitting on everybody doing that, playing games for some views, man. My lick gonna come. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't have did it.
I probably would have did it. Cause sometimes I just like to see what the fuck is wrong with you. I gotta see it up close and personal. Hear you talk and try to explain the bullshit you did so I can just see it myself. Like, boy, you just fucked up. I like to analyze people. I psychoanalyze.
See, listen.
So
I would do that if it was speculations. It's speculation that you told.
Speculation.
I can't go up. I can't deal with that man knowing that he got dudes 30 years in prison. I can't do that, bro. I couldn't sit there because I sat in prison and met dudes that's hurt over 30, 40 years. And regardless of them niggas' cars that they sell, I get it. But like at the end of the day, yo, you was running for them boys. Them boys was protecting you, and you sent them boys to jail. Now, granted, we had a whole episode about we think Shotty was dumb for having him. It's a lot of that shit is them guys' fault for not just keeping it business with that guy and involving that guy in some gangster shit. That shit different.
Everybody done seen it in the hood. We done seen niggas that's not thorough at all be part of everything that's going on. So with it being said, with everybody be embracing these niggas they know not built like that and bring them along like they gonna be all right if it go down. And they not gonna be all right when it go down. Cause they chumps.
But like you said, people will be bringing them around. So what you gonna do when they bring them around? Like
when they see old school rules. If niggas knew you wasn't built to be outside, you wasn't gonna be outside. Cause this not for you, shorty. Go the fuck over there. Everybody couldn't play. But now just anybody can play the game. That's why the game fucked up.
Like you said, everybody got the little homies answering the big homies being called little.
You got old heads calling little niggas big homie. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is it? How do that exist?
It's called money.
Fuck money.
It's called
money. Don't make you a big homie.
I know that. Of course, I know that 100%. That money don't make you, you know, what people wanted to be, but
I guess
money can make you look at. People
listen. Respect money in this day and age. So if you got some money, it's just a different level of respect. People showing people with money now. But money don't make the man. Man make the money. So it's fuck niggas with money. It's chumps with money. It's all types of people with money.
Absolutely.
So people listen to Locks and they took it to heart. That money, power, respect. They took that to heart.
It's the truth, though, because money will bring power and respect. But that don't mean you worthy of the power and respect.
Not everywhere. It ain't going to get you through everywhere.
I mean, I think the whole money power, listen, right? I started out, like, I could honestly say my first time understanding that shit and getting into that shit was probably 93, right? And it was the belly of the beast. Because, you know, my father hustled, trapped out the house, whatever. It was the belly of the beast. And it was some correction in that. You had to have a little heart. You had to be a bad little motherfucker for motherfucker. Like, you had to kind of, like, initiate yourself and, like, know that you was going to be that. You had to be the type of kid, you know, at least we was, to tell them, yo, the police right there. You get what I'm saying?
It's like to see it in you.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Shorty won't be one of us.
Yeah, so it's like nowadays anybody can get a pack. Nowadays anybody can get a pistol. You get what I'm saying? Like when I was young, like when you know we was young, like even if you got beat up, niggas weren't really giving you a gun because niggas be like, boy, you gonna go do some dumb shit that you gonna regret. And it was also back when we was growing up was hot air balloons because Baltimore was violent when we was coming up. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't understand how violent it was because we was running the streets, so the streets is normal. You know, it's not but zombies outside. You know what I mean? That's real shit. Like coming up, me being a kid, 14, 15, 16, 17 years old, hustling, it was a zombie land. The streets always, and I used to play the streets 2, 3, 4 in the morning. It's a zombie land. Even in the middle of the day, it's a zombie land. It's a world within a world. You get what I'm saying? So some shit shouldn't be said out of man's mouth. Some shit I shouldn't tell you, hey, Kenny, why you say that? Because you simply should know better. Now, a motherfucker under the age of, I'm going to say 30. You know what I mean? I knew better about 19, 20. But a motherfucker under the age of 30 don't really know no better. Like, a motherfucker over the age of 30, what am I explaining to you? How to be a real nigga? What am I explaining to you? How to be a man? That's like me telling you, I got to show you how to wipe your ass. It don't make sense. I can't tell the next man how to do right. I can't say, yo, do right. Know what I mean? You know what I mean? I can't say, yo, you should do this and that. It's just certain shit that I can't tell you to do. It has to be installed in you. So being as though shit don't gotta be installed in you, shit happens like that. Like when Wack and people like that do what they do, bro, it lets me know from being in front of the streets, growing up in the streets, and have been gunned down in the streets and been locked up and did time in the streets. I just be like, them niggas ain't from over there for real. You know what I mean? You can't convince me that you from over there. You can't go doing some of the shit that these industry dudes do. I don't give a fuck. Can't no amount of money make you play the games that's being played on the internet and social media of today.
I think some type of money can. The money these niggas getting, it'll make them play all types of games, man.
Yeah, so therefore, you have to go on TV and say, I'm not in it no more. This is a character I'm putting on. Just like Kanye West friend said that did the video that was on Netflix. He said, yeah, he seen him one day and didn't speak and told him, man, I got to play the role. Straight what he said. He ain't no problem telling him. So let me know that. Let me know, bro. This is a facade so I can get away from that. But don't say, don't play the role and then be thorough and act like you thorough too.
That's the thing. You can't tell a person you playing the role or then you're not playing the role well.
Shit. We see them playing the role.
No, he acting like that's really him. He not
but if you
go playing a role.
If you go listen, Wack 100 wasn't doing that shit when he was running with Suge. Wack 100 couldn't have been doing that shit in jail. Wack 100 wasn't even doing that shit 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? This some new the last 36 months Wack.
Hey.
Right?
Wack say he gotta get it how he gonna get it. He ain't got the game jumping off like that for him no more. He ain't managing the hottest artist in the game. He had to make something happen. And I think he chose to be a dickhead.
Yeah. I don't understand, though. Wack 100, man, it's devastating to me what he doing, man. And I don't want to just, stay stuck on that shit. But it just fucked up, man. And I say, man, for all you kids that want to get into content, don't take the Wack route. You know what I mean? It even sounds funny, Wack route. Like, that
Wack
shit
is whack.
Yeah, right. We saying it out here in Baltimore, man. We don't understand it, man. Come sit down and talk to us, man, Wack. You feel me? Like, because he shoots the fed. How you felt about him saying that he played with the homie?
I wasn't surprised. Let's just put it that way.
I want to hear your feedback on that because we never got to talk about that. And I think the homie was mad because I posted. And I was like, yo, what's up with this? Like, really asking him, like, it's all over the internet, so you can't get mad at me if I posted. I'm a journalist guy.
That's the thing. We know the guy. We know the guy not a tough guy. He never been. That's not his character.
But they said he was in there doing it.
He may have, like you say, his characters. A lot of niggas can leave this state that wasn't really like that, could leave this state and say, I'm from Baltimore, I was that. And them niggas where they at, I believe them because they know how to portray a Baltimore nigga. Because they all one, but you wasn't that nigga.
Not everywhere. Can't say everywhere in America is going to let you cap and survive.
I'm not saying let you cap, but...
Because you can't even cap in your hometown to survive.
I done been places where when I told them I'm from Baltimore, they like, damn, for real? Is it like, they be in awe almost. Yeah. Looking at a nigga like you's a whole gangster just because you from Baltimore.
I mean, maybe in college or some shit.
No, not college. I done been different places. And
I mean,
niggas look at Baltimore niggas a certain way.
We all got the Baltimore thing, right? Whereas though, they say, the city go for Billy Badass. We all got that going on. But overall, the average Baltimore dude is a man. So I fuck up what The Wire and what these movies portray. You just got to be an overall man. And a lot of dudes don't be overall men. You get what I'm saying? So if you an overall man and they ask you what part of the city you from or whatever, they going to like you anyway because I've been a lot of places too. And I really never had no problems or no issues because they like the character of a man. But I'm not dick riding. I'm not in nobody's face. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I'm not trying to be familiar Fred, but I could typically hold a grown man conversation. You know what I mean? I could talk to you and you could talk to me and you can see that we both from over there.
You can walk away and say, yo, a stand-up guy.
Exactly. You know what I mean? But that shit them niggas doing, you can't walk away and say bro.
That's the thing. You never talk to him. That's why I said I would be interested in talking to Wack, because I want to see if you really like how on the internet, to me, you're not a stand-up guy.
I mean, I'll be interested to talk.
Almost.
Listen, I'll be
man to man, what type of nigga is you? That's what I would want to see.
Right. I would want to sit down and talk to Wack because he do 100,000 plus.
You can't. It ain't even about that.
For me. It's strictly
really
business.
See what type of man you is.
I already see what type of man you is, bro. I see that shit on fucking Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok,
social media don't
YouTube.
Tell you what type of man somebody is. Everybody playing roles on that shit. It's like cartoon characters on social media. Everybody's a different cartoon character. So
motherfuckers got their brains blown out on social media.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers getting their brains blown out.
Character.
Yeah, but listen, motherfuckers getting their brains blown out. Niggas getting locked up. Niggas telling on themselves on social media. So it's some people everyday life. But we knew at some point that cartoons didn't get but so real. These shit, social media is real lifetime. This shit they doing. You going live saying, fuck a nigga, he a whack, all this, you doing all this motherfucking shit, bro.
You telling the whole world this, and then when somebody
you signing your life insurance. You saying, like, if something happened to me, this person did it to me. That's what you saying. But social media is being a cause of death, bro. I remember used to watch little military shit and CNN, and they had somebody catch up, and they show how the people in foreign countries was shooting each other. That's how the fucking social media in America is now. It's so fucked up that some of these kids got 30, 40,000 people on social media following them, and they don't say, let me sell a T-shirt, a bean pie, let me press some shirts, spit shine some shoes. Let me use this pic to get a message, a clientele. They look at it as an audience, because this the problem I feel like in 2022, and this has been a problem I can honestly say reading the tabloids and shit, and it's been going out there since day one, but it's got worse in the last 12 years. People love to be famous more than they love to have
attention
money.
Whores.
Attention
That's
whores.
what they are.
Exactly.
It's so popular today to be popular that's all they give a fuck about.
And how you gonna be now? The popular motherfuckers, Wack 100. I'm quite sure you can't run down with him. He got money for security. His family, when he pulls up in his driveway, I'm quite sure he's not worrying about a care in the fucking world. Same thing with a lot of these dudes. So at the end of the day, when you put up a fake persona and get the plan on Instagram, you get a lot of the reality that you get in other people killed. Because the next motherfucker might think they could cap and play with somebody, people that's dead, and talk about, oh, he was doing this, he was doing that when he died. Or you could be playing with somebody else, people trying to give a life sentence back. And from where I'm from, you get killed for some of the shit that them niggas do on social media. So it's hard to believe that they solidify 100% a stand-up dude. You don't got to kill nobody. You ain't got to be the baddest fighter. You ain't got to be the richest niggas on the earth. Just being on man time. It just let me know that them dudes not 100% men. You get what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't do that shit, yo, for nobody, bro. When you bite the rotten apple and sell your soul, bro, you not considered a man no more. You consider a sellout.
They calling it selling your soul for a reason.
And you consider a sellout, so you're not a man no more. You're a half a man. You become a liar. You become a thief. You become a snake. You become everything that you proclaiming in front of this camera, in front of these thousands of people that watch and follow you. You're showing the world that I'm a cold-blooded snake because I compromise my integrity and who I am as a person for some money and some fame. You get what I'm saying? Because you got to run it up 200,000-300,000 people before they start talking some real bread to you. So you're going to crucify motherfuckers till you start getting the money. And then after you got the money, then what?
And once you get the money, then all the bullshit you did to get the money, it seemed like the whole fucking world forget about it. Now they just on your nuts because you got money. That's what money do out here.
But how many times was you on a nigga nuts because he had money?
Never.
So,
but I'm just
no. Listen, you just said never. Now, just imagine you said that, and there's 7 billion people on Earth. So just imagine, bro, it's 2 more billion people that feel that way.
I'm not saying there's no niggas feel
like
me,
yeah,
but it's more
dick riders
than dick riders and all that. It's like almost standing up, being a stand-up man or just a man, period, is almost like going extinct.
That's what I say. I remember they had a song, lick off no shot of you, no dick rider. Lick off no shot of you, no follower. They need to remake that song so these little motherfuckers can realize, like, bruh, don't follow a man into a ditch.
When
you know what I mean? Like
originality ain't original no more.
Exactly. And they're like, yo, like, don't you want your own money, your own name, your own fortune, your own pot? You get what I'm saying? But listen, I want to get into this new video. I'm going to do this one first because it's a more older video. It dropped about 2 weeks ago. It's one of my top 10 artists in Baltimore. This artist been putting on for the last 3 or 4 years. His name is OTR Chaz, bro. And he dropped this shit. It's called 100. Check it out. Let's go, Baltimore. Hey, some people were saying they didn't think it was hot as it's hot. Turn it up a little bit, Lee, for the people in the headphones. Somebody should turn it up.
I came straight out the trenches, I had to beat the odds. I was just jumping fences, I had to duck the nurse. Niggas come through shooting, they doing no aiming. When these hoes see me, they forget that they got home training. Life's getting wild, but I know I'm born for this shit. All these racks on me now, I can start a storm in this bitch. Yeah, get you 10 hundreds, gon' put the hood on. Yeah, I ain't even been in the gym, but my cushion so strong. Yeah, every time I shine, I do it with my little one.
Yes.
Matching Montclair, coach me and my son. And I ain't doing too bad, no, we ain't doing too bad. Don't take your foot on the gas, we ain't 250 to dash. So much dough to smoke, just breathing you again secondhand.
Baltimore.
Shorty know she leaving, won't be a better man. I see you digging my swag, I probably fuck up your stash. Yeah, she probably want her back, you better pick up a bag. Life getting wild, but I know I'm born for this shit. I'm just speaking out loud, don't know where I'm going with this shit. I got that cake on me now, I got that rake on me now. I'm going with this bitch, I just been keeping them round. Shorty been holding me down, be doing my shit. Yeah, I spent 50-20s on 5 parts of my fit. Yeah, don't get out your body cause it ain't no jumping back in. All of my stones are glass, I was just ducking the task. You see lil' bro with a mask, you gotta know it's your ass. Yeah, life getting wild, niggas better kill for this shit. Yeah, I said I'm coming right now, shorty got me peeling this bitch. All I want is the head, we getting money like yeah. I sold a bunch of the yes, it got me right out of the red. My pockets big as hell, like I swap jeans with the reds or something. Get a whole 100 racks out the hood, you probably go fat or something. Before I made it, I was on west side, I was born. 100 pounds of the strong, put 100 rounds of the drum.
I really respect him. You know what I mean? He don't do too much, man. He comes off at me. He reminds me like the Lupe, like auto-tunes, laid back, cool, real cool kid, bro. Like, I really like him. How you feel about that?
It was cool. I like it.
So, Lee, I sent you a list, right? And I know you said you couldn't put them on screens. But today is what? The 19th. Today is the 21st. June the 21st. We got some albums dropping all the way for this week. So we won't be back to next week to talk about this. And whatever episode we do Thursday, whatever's some interviews Thursday. I don't know. You know, Kenny handles the schedule. He'll keep y'all posted with that. But I'm saying that with that list of albums, can you just run them down so Kenny can give the feedback of the artist and what he thinks is going to be with this project? I know Chris Brown got a project. I know Prodigy got a project or something dropping. I know Kevin Gates dropping.
So Kevin Gates already dropped.
Yeah,
I believe that came out Friday. So
okay.
you got Lupe Fiasco, Drill Music, and Zion.
What is it called?
Drill Music and Zion.
How you feel about
you
that?
You said drill music and
Zion. That's
and
deep.
Zion.
Yep. And that dropped, what, the 22nd? Tomorrow?
Yeah, it got it for the 24th.
Okay. So that drops Thursday.
So 22nd, you got Space Age Pimpin', which is, I don't know who Pierre Bourne is, but and Juicy J. So Juicy J was somebody named Pierre Bourne.
Okay. Juice Man always coming back. I love Juicy J.
He reinvent himself all the time.
And Juicy like 50. You know what I mean? That lets you know that you can make money in this business for 30 years and don't fall off. And Juicy signed a couple deals.
Yeah, 3 6 Mafia, they
made
a lot of
Oscars, Grammys, they got and they rich.
So you got Elvis, say various artists. I ain't sure who that is. Prodigy.
Prodigy. What's that project called?
What is this called? The Halogen Dialectic the Book of Heron.
The Book of Heron.
The Book of Heron.
I'm trying to figure out the first part of it though.
You know, before Prodigy died, he was on this shit for real. He was on some conscious shit. To me, he was switching over to a whole complete conscious rapper at that point for real.
You think so?
Listen to him. Listen to that HNIC 2.
I was still stuck on HNIC 1, so I didn't think when dudes drop a double up or a clone of their first joint, I don't ever think it could beat it.
You got French Montana and Harry Fraud dropping Motega. But I mean,
Harry
honestly,
Fraud is the producer guy, right?
Yeah, he's nice with it. He's nice with it.
He nice as shit.
And he been taking over for like, wouldn't it like Jim Jones is Jim Jones is most famous for the Harry Fraud beats, by the way, because that's why I learned from him, Jim Jones and Mano with this whole Lobby Boys thing. You know what I mean? That's why I
think they got what's my
Griselda
man name?
be fucking.
Yeah, I was about to say Griselda. Yeah,
Benny.
Benny.
Listen, Jim Jones, Mano and them, the Lobby Boys, and Benny. Benny's been like, yeah, because I heard that Harry Fraud.
I don't think he's from New York though.
Harry Fraud?
Yeah, but that's kind of who I heard rapping the most his beats, New York niggas. But I don't think he's from New York.
Where's he from?
I'm not sure, but I don't think he's from New York.
He probably from Connecticut or something. Oh, Harry Fraud, a white boy?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Because, I mean, you figure like him and what's the
fucking
other two
Prince.
that they always talk about?
He signed to French Montana.
Oh,
He said,
yeah.
it
Matter of fact, that was the first
yeah.
time I heard his name was around with French and them.
Yeah,
But
Coke
I mean,
Boys.
That's makes sense.
He from New York.
Yeah, say
Yeah,
yes.
35.
I didn't think he was.
That's what I say. I mean, he ain't gonna have that much.
Got him like Alchemist, all them people. Shoot, they be
he
killing.
in the mix.
Yeah.
He definitely in the mix.
But I mean, the next one though, the 24th, all them projects drop on the 24th. But I don't know how they going. I'm gonna tell you what's on 27th before I say what the last artist on the 24th is, which is you got YNW B Slime Goat.
Yeah.
But Chris Brown drop on the 24th, Beezy. And I don't see none of these CDs going outsell that.
Never. Never.
Hey, you got that right. You ain't outselling Breezy, but I think that French Montana Harry Fraud might be, because French got that overseas clientele. I think that's pretty dope.
French been chilling lately too.
I would like to check out that Juicy J joint.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. Oh, I ain't see this. You had another part. Logic dropped already. Westside Boogie and J Rock. So I'm gonna go back and listen to J Rock because I want to see what he did.
They dropped last
I didn't
week,
even know
right?
he came out. It wasn't on Apple Explorer page, but I ain't see it.
J Rock dropped last week though, right?
Yeah. It said it just came out last Friday.
And Kevin Gates in that
And
lineup, right?
Duke Deuce. Drop. Crunk ain't dead. Crunk ain't dead. Crunk ain't dead.
He doesn't
Never heard
listen to
that?
that type of music. He doesn't. He doesn't.
I think he wanted Amigos artists. I can't remember which one of them is. He wanted their artists.
He out of Quavo and them. He probably, and then Quavo and Takeoff supposed to be dropping, right? Offset's out the group, right?
That's how I heard.
He out the
that.
group.
Yeah, they doing like some
They
Uncle and Neff
broke up
shit.
type shit. Yeah.
They doing some like Uncle and Neff shit. You know what I mean? Uncle and Neff shit. That shit pretty dope. That shit pretty fucking awesome. What I heard about it, like, yeah, they left. Offset, like, I think he got too much of that New York in him. Fucking with Cardi. Think he lives in New York. They got a crib in New York and Atlanta, but he just probably ain't been working. I don't know. You know, the Migos, my guys. I like the Migos. Always liked them. You know, for the last few years, they cool. They start the guy. I thought it was gonna be a group like the Locks because they all blood related, but I guess different.
So what Offset good by itself?
I think he gonna do like some shit that Jay-Z did. Make an album with his wife.
I mean, he could.
That would be smart. That would
on,
definitely be smart.
Listen, I'm so much of a hip hop guru and so much of a hip hop scholar, and I predict this shit. He leaving the Migos, right? They had a great ass chemistry together, bro. Their sound perfect when them three are working together. What can Offset go and do outside of do some type of deal with his wife to do something? That would be pretty cool. New York, Atlanta type thing as a female and a guy. That'd probably be hard as fuck. You get what I'm saying? I'm quite sure somebody gonna be pinning some of that shit. But I think that's a good move, to do that. And then I think Offset gonna be working with a lot of up north artists. You got 5-Year Form, you got A Boogie with the hoodie. You know what I'm saying? You got Bobby Smurder in them back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got New York. The young New York crowd is there. 5-Year Form. Now I'm quite sure he's gonna do something with 5-Year. 5-Year Form is like the hottest young motherfucker in New York right now.
I was listening to an interview with Nick Cannon the other day. I think he was on Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah, that's what
and he was talking about hey man, once you get into this marriage thing, especially when you got somebody on a high level like that, it becomes a business. I mean, he ain't probably in the business right now of like, hey, I'm married to her. We gotta really make this work.
I mean, yeah, and she's like a megastar. He's a megastar too, but I think his girl, I don't know, they probably famous on the same level.
She's more famous than him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she definitely she more recognizable probably than he is.
More people know who she is.
I think Cardi and
Migos might be on her level, but him himself, no, not the same.
So do you think he can make it without the Migos?
Just him as a solo artist?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I never really could say he never stood out that much to me apart from the group, whereas like Kiss kind of stood out. We knew he would make a solo album and he gonna do it, but
they all had
stand out that much where he could go solo and it won't make me like I want to hear the other niggas.
Yeah, the Locks had they had their own sound for the most part, especially Styles and Kiss.
Right, they were just different.
I feel like Migos had their own sound.
Not to me, all of them sound exact. I could never really tell which one was who rapping.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm where you at. I'm where you at.
I never could tell who was who.
I'm just like, this song hard. I like this song.
Migos song, I couldn't say that's Takeoff, that's Offset. I don't know. I don't know.
I could separate them because they got different levels of voice.
And I never knew which voice was who.
Yeah, they got like a similar how you said. Styles don't sound nothing like Jada. Like, there's no way you gonna mix them up.
Styles.
And they all from Yonkers. But I mean, I guess that's still. But you know what I think the Migos did? I think the Migos really studied their group. And I really think they put that flow together.
It was hard.
You know what I mean?
When they came out, they had a different flow but all of them had the same flow. So it wouldn't like one of them stand out from the group or nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of like you rapping in the basement with your mans, and then y'all just like all rapping.
It's kind of like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
They made a lot of hits with that
got
flow.
The same flow. So
we ain't questioning that. They nice.
They nice. As a group.
Like he said,
I just think their style, you never heard it before until they dropped. So I figured, like, listen, the way they go in and out and be on time with each other and do each other ad-libs, I think that was just something created in the basement that took them multi. Because they're very in sync together, just like Kiss and Styles.
That's just being family and being around each other while they've been doing it forever.
So that style of rap, that style of music, I think the Migos truly created that sound, bro.
I mean, there's a lot of controversy around that. They've been saying for a long time, Scarecrow from 3 6 Mafia and like Bone Thugs, like Kenny just said, they was saying they was like the forefathers of that sound. They made it more popular.
Bone Thugs had they run with they rap fast. Everybody had they run with whatever they want to say, right? Bone Thugs is the best fucking group to ever harmonize and rap fast in history. Twista, for the solo artist and being with Crucial Conflict, he's the best that ever did it. But for Migos, Twista and all them dudes that was doing haven't been the biggest artists of the last 10 years because I don't personally know what they doing. But the Migos have damn near had a 10-year run with that. And I don't think it's dying out no time soon. Because Atlanta not dying. It sound
like it's almost dying out now. It's like they can come out and bring a song and people will fuck with it, but they not making enough music no more.
Shit, Google it, Offset and Takeoff. Quavo and Takeoff definitely making good music.
I'm not saying making good music. They're not enough. Where it's not just
everything
I hear is some Migos shit.
Yeah.
At one point, it was like you turn the radio on, you gonna hear them niggas.
They had their 5-year run.
That's why I say it seemed like it's almost coming to that.
That was all about. It's all about just playing that role and
reinventing themselves almost a little bit,
yeah.
or just drop, cause people still want to hear him, but gotta hear him.
Yeah,
gotta make the shit for people to hear. It's like they have. You could tell they going through a breakup or something, cause they not making enough music.
Yeah.
Okay, it look like Offset got some singles that I didn't even know that was his. Like, I mean, I do remember the Walk It Like I Talk It. I definitely remember Motorsport being a thing. That was the whole thing that made them like beef a little bit.
That was on their second album or something.
Motorsport.
That was the Migos
Put that
album.
thing in
Oh, so
sport.
Yeah, that was a Migos
Use a
album.
dork. Yeah. Bad and Bougie, they all like Migos joints.
They was on the Migos album.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so these all Migos. I thought these were
So
singles.
he ain't really like he ain't really now do Quavo and Offset.
Oh, that's why I'm looking at Offset.
I mean Quavo and what's the other one? Take Off.
Who you think was the best one out there, group, as far as rapping? Cause I say I can't tell them apart.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought all of them was on the same level, but I knew that the kid Takeoff was gonna blossom.
So he the one that got the most star quality to you?
No, Quavo and Offset had the most star quality, but I just knew Takeoff was just so laid back. I just believe like he's the rapper of the group. Cause you know the chill niggas always the one that really can run the ball, punt the ball, do everything.
So he
just
was
let
the one
nigga
that
have
was doing it first and got niggas into it.
No, I ain't
now
gonna
let
say
your
he was doing it
mans
first.
run with it.
I ain't gonna say he was doing it first. I just believe that he better than him rapping. Now I've been waiting for him to really like take off. Cause you know how the nice niggas never really care about the sport that much.
I don't know. I think when you nice, when you really that, you want to take over and dominate whatever sport you.
But when you get in the game and you dominate and you get all the success without even putting your heart is in it. Now it's just him and Quavo. You gonna hear a lot more. You gonna be like, yo, you was right. Yo, take off really nice, because you just like, you know, he got the buzz. You know what I'm saying? He had the buzz. You know what I mean? It's like we was doing this shit in the basement. We blow up. I do my verse. I do my part. But when I get my check, I got a bunch of other shit I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? That's why you heard on Bad and Bougie, Takeoff wasn't on here. You feel me? And I don't know if that was them trying to tell him get his mind right. I don't know what happened, but I'm like, yo, would have killed that shit. But they asked him, was he hurt me? Nah. It's a song. You know what I mean? I've been on plenty hits. So, you know, motherfucker, gifted people just not press. You know, after a while, the Michael Jackson was in the Jackson 5s and he made Beat It and he made Man in the Mirror. Then he made Black and White. After a while, you just know, like,
whatever I make is going to be that.
Right.
I can't fail.
Because you think, if you the type of motherfucker that luck up and just got 3 gold albums and 5 platinum singles, you straight for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You straight for the rest of your life.
You can tour off that for the rest of your life.
You can tour off of that. You can get with a brand. You can be a brand ambassador. It's a lot of motherfuckers that'll fuck with you. You know what I mean? It's like some old artists, after they get out the deal and after they get people out their pocket, they live their best life. You might be in a fucked up deal from 18 to 32. Once you get out that deal, you ain't signing no more fucked up deals. So everything, and people start talking to you with respect because they know you just simply ain't going for it no more. Because the word around the industry, you got jerked. You know, these rich motherfuckers talk, and yeah, boy, he won't. I go on this publishing and shit like that. For years, you seen that in the Wu-Tang movie when yo was telling Dirt, like, man, 15 years, you gonna own all your shit. And Dirt wanted to do the shit right then and there, but you gotta think 15 years, you own all your shit. And a lot of these niggas made it. Meth made it 15 years, got Ray, Goals. Motherfuckers make it to see that when you 21, 22 years old, but you're not thinking about your 30s and your 20s. But if you a motherfucker to think about it, like, man, I got to take this jerk, but by the time I'm 35, I'm going to own my shit. Some Wu-Tang niggas 50. So this 15 years of you really making your money back. So it's like the block. You got to get pimped in order to really learn the game.
Learn how to hustle.
So some niggas don't take it on the chin. You got to take something that you don't really want to do in the beginning to get to the grassroots. And then you know how they say it. Once the rabbit got the gun, once you proving that motherfucker you can make hit after hit and good album after album, they start catering to you. First you a joke around the office when you do it one time, one hit winner, you do it twice, 3 times, motherfucker start. You can see a future.
Breadwinner.
Chris Brown, long career. Neo, long career. Mary J. Blige, long career. Juicy J, long career. Bun B, long career. Scarface, long career. Nas, long career. Jay-Z, long career. Fat Joe, long career. Jim Jones, long career. Mano, long career. They had their ups and downs with the shit, But a motherfucker, you know what I mean, been in the game so long, the way as though I know Jim getting the most money ever right now. And he's not locked in to go platinum or do this. You know what I mean? Certain deals, boy, you push a couple 100,000 and a couple million on this, scream, you know what I mean? They doing it. Snoop, they been around forever. So these motherfuckers, like, the motherfuckers that been around forever, they was the harder workers. For real.
And they learned the business.
They learned the business. Rick Ross, like, you learned the business.
Once they learned the business, they knew how to finesse the
Because you can't come to the first day of work and become a supervisor. I mean, some people do. It can happen. You can become a supervisor.
Born into it.
No, but you can get somebody. You might go in there and crack it. You never know. It is like they believe. In some cases, love at first sight. In some cases, you can take 90 days and become a whole fucking boss. You know what I'm saying? It happens. But that's 2 out of 12.
Like you say, 90 days you become the boss. You put work in where you made people see that potential and value in you.
Yeah.
It wasn't even about just what you did right there. They like, yeah, in 10 years, you'll still be here. He'll be the man.
You had a motherfucker there 10 years and wonder how you got the spot in 6 months. So it is what it is, man. Shooting star's a shooting star. But listen, this next artist, man, his team been through here, but he haven't been through here yet. He's a fat boy. Everybody know how much I love the fat boys from the city. And I'm always going to support, the fat dudes. But this dude dropped a new joint. And I've been wondering, I would like to hear a lot more from this guy because I think he got what it takes to be successful in the business. But we everybody is checking in, man. The Blue Benjamin boys, man, they've been working. They've been consistent. Shout out to Blue Benjamin, DJ Major. Shout out to Sleepy, man. Shout out to the whole family, man. But this is a new joint by my man fucking Beezy. Blue Benjamin Beezy.
I swear to God. Yeah. Listen. Yo, come on this block. You gotta turn it up. Got my nephews out here.
Baltimore City Hip Hop. RawDope Podcast Weekly. We bring the real.
Don't come on this block.
She made this one.
Grind hard like E.
Nigga tried to pay me for. Alright. Nigga tried to pay me for a feature, I ain't like the way he rap. He said there's money, so I flipped it, then I sent it back. Niggas split my money all the time, then I flipped it back. Lamar Jackson think like I was gonna run, then I flicked it back. Yeah, Lamar Jackson think like I was gonna run, then I flicked it back. D-boy on a pay the price or pay the price. Niggas, they be trying to rap like me, but they just ain't this nice. I mean, niggas, they be rapping how I be rapping, they just ain't this nice. You keep saying you got what I got, but it just ain't this price. I only smoke on designer weed, I never shut my nose with that white. I only smoke on leaf guard, that other shit just ain't my type. I only made about 20,000 a day, this just ain't my night. I only made about 20,000 a day, this just ain't my night. Yeah. I can fuck the city up right now, tell the plug make it blizzard. I can get them bitches for the dub, I want 7 for the zippers. Never bring a nigga a whole bunch of ones, them bitches for the strippers. I can call my nigga with them 3 letters if you want them dippers. I can call my nigga Louis bag, here put you in a bipper. I get my hitters, but I ain't got to, I'll put you in a zipper. People love me everywhere I go, cause I'm a real good tipper. Don't think I'm talking about weed when I say I need them clippers. Don't think I'm talking about Weezy when I say I got them clippers. Don't put up on a block unannounced cause niggas got them bippers. Yeah. Brother shoulders with the millionaires, I'm about to make some wishes. Waiting for my bitches coming heat, I'm about to make some bitches. My nigga Tweezy had them peas and he had them. Yeah, I just got a bag, I feel like ski, I'm with the cream team. I ain't going back and forth on prices, this ain't ping ping. I mean ping pong. You don't want no problem, that's my theme song. My name Beezy, not Breezy, don't get my name wrong. I ain't playing about me or my people, don't get your brains gone. I gotta bless my nigga with a hole, he gon' get that thing gone. I can come bless the whole strip, we can get some things going. I'm trying to make so much money till all my pain gone. My bitch wearing this much, then I think all my sane gone. I'm trying to flood this bitch out till all the rain gone. I'm trying to buy the rain.
Jokes up.
Yeah, can't stop the rain. Don't make me cut your water off. I can stop a train. Yes, we scream out Russ game, but we are not a gang. You keep saying you got that shit, but it's not the same. Yeah, niggas keep acting like they'll fuck with me, but they won't be like me. I'ma get it out the, I'ma get out the mud and I'ma grind hard just like I'm E.
Hey, what the fuck was that?
This is a real B&H customer story. Check.
That's what the fuck was that? Kenny, how you feel? OTR Chaz, Blue Benjamin Beezy, give us the rundown.
I like the Chaz shit. The Beezy shit, it just ain't my style of music, period. It sound like that shit I was telling you I don't like. That whole
Detroit?
Yeah, that whole, that the beat, the production. I don't like them type beats.
Kenny, you got to change.
I don't like the beat. The shit just don't catch me. And the way the nigga guy rapped to try to catch the beat, it ain't it to me. I'm not feeling that shit. But he was saying some shit, though. I was hearing him. But I just can't get with them beats. I can't get with the flow you got to rap with to rap to them beats. It just ain't my
I don't think it's a flow for those beats.
I
think Tech would have killed the beat with his regular tone. I could kill that beat.
Everybody that rap to them beats is always like the flow. They whole flow different than their regular flow, for real.
I mean, that's being what they call it.
I like rapping to the beat.
This fucking
that's
Cuban.
Everything. You supposed to rap to the beat, and I don't like the beat.
This Cuban cigar, man, I can't wait to light it up when I get home. But it's like I feel like an old man. You know, I used to see granddaddy and shit and get shit be bent up. Hey, you know what I mean? Like this is hey, listen, it's called the what?
La Gloria.
La Gloria Cubanana. You know what I mean? Cubanana, man. We got a bunch of these, man. Even on Thursday, man. When you tap in with us Thursday, I don't know if we're going to have a weekly Thursday. You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about just not even doing no interviews in July. I really am. And I say
you can't do that. We already
got I understand. Yeah. Nah, listen,
man,
you know what I mean? Yeah, I understand that. We got that. I can't do it. But I just feel like I've been cheating my fans and the people that been with RawDope Podcast since December of 2018. I just feel like I want to get closer with my fans. I want to get closer with podcasters. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to get closer to the content community. You get what I'm saying? Honestly, because it's like, just talking to the fans and covering some issues. And like we say, no fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. But we not going to say the wild shit to have the use. Sometimes you say some off-the-wall shit, and everybody knows it. But that's just Kenny. Yeah, you do. I'm starting to think you wrote Michael Jackson album Off the Wall. You say some fucking off-the-wall shit. What you say, Lee?
Kenny be Kenny.
I got my own opinion, my nigga.
Listen. On this weekly, right? On RawDope Weekly, we're going to bring you Kenny opinions. Kenny opinions. I'm going to put that in the board. Kenny opinions. And Kenny, you just got to get 3 days of the week that you give your fucked up opinion to.
All right, I'm going to start one right now.
Okay, give
Off
you 3.
The muscle. Not even 3. I got 1.
No, you got to do 2 more. So
I don't know. I don't got 2 other things right now in my
6
head.
minutes.
I got 1 right now.
Okay, let's go.
Why the fuck are they giving out HIV medicine to COVID patients?
What happened?
They're giving out HIV medicine to people with COVID. They saying it's supposed to boost your immune system, blah, blah, blah. So it helps COVID people.
Mm-hmm.
But it's HIV medicine, though.
I mean, I guess you ain't going to get HIV taking the medicine for HIV.
No, but it was just like, damn.
I mean, that's going to reduce that too, right?
When you walk in somebody's bathroom and you see some HIV medicine on their cabinet.
Do it say that? Like, what is it called?
I give out medicine for a living at one point. So I know medicines. I
so you
gave
just
them
know
to
the name
different
of
people. So when I see the name, I know what it's for because I used to give it out. So when I seen it in somebody I know bathroom, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck?
And they said, hey, look.
And when I say, yo, what you got that for? They said, oh, that's the COVID medicine they gave me. I said, that ain't no fucking COVID medicine. I used to get that to people with the bug.
I mean, most people won't know that. That's not common knowledge,
She
is it?
didn't believe me till I Googled the name of it and showed her what it's for, and it say HIV medicine. She like, what the fuck? So it fucked her head up too. But you walk in somebody's bathroom and see HIV
Can I ask the real question?
Man, it fuck you up.
Can I ask the real question?
What's that?
I want to know this.
The real question anybody gonna ask you.
Did I hear all
that?
Yeah.
Did I hear them?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah, answer it.
You got damn right. That's why I was fucked up. That's why I said I was fucked up.
Did you hit her before or after the medicine? Did you found the medicine?
Say before. So when I found the medicine, I was fucked up. But I hit her years ago, so I hadn't hit her recently or nothing. So I wasn't concerned for my own health.
I would really say, Jesus, boy.
But I was like, damn, you got that shit? Because, you see somebody you ain't hitting years and you chilling with them, you go and hit again.
We got a couple people live. I want to know what the people live guys say. They can drop a comment at least to let us know if they saying that in their medicine. Somebody
6
medicine
people in the live, man. Leave me a comment right there. I need y'all to leave a comment, like the shit, donate to the channel.
I want to know if they
watch the Cash App right there. English Waste Management.
I went and asked.
Did you go bad back?
No. I went and asked the registered nurse. I went and asked the registered nurse.
Is this what's going on?
Are y'all giving this medicine out to COVID patients? And when she told me, yeah, and she had my family, I'm like, okay, well, maybe the bitch wasn't lying. Because, as soon as a bitch tell you something, you think she lying. I don't fuck what you talking about, bitch. You got that medicine. So, now I need to ask around, do my research.
Hey, I don't trust it.
I didn't trust it either. That's why I asked the fuck around.
I don't fucking trust it. And listen,
shit was wild, nigga. I could not believe it. Then I asked a doctor. And I went and I was asking people, nigga.
You asked a lot of motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, nigga, because
what kind of doctor was they? What kind of doctor was they?
A gynecologist.
Oh, I was going to say, he can't make no foot doctor.
It was a gynecologist.
How you find that doctor?
I know her personally.
Oh, damn.
So when like I said, I was asking people I know personally that's in the medical field. Because I know they ain't just going to bullshit me. They ain't going to tell me what's up.
Right.
So I asked her, and she said,
Tag Hennessy, by the way, man.
She say she not giving it out or nothing because she don't do all that, but she know that it do the same shit.
They say now you got 2 type of HIV medicine. The one you can't detect the shit, and then the one, I guess, when you're a new patient. I don't know.
I don't have a clue.
But I'm just saying, I would be scared to death, bro. Like, because you can't, fuck that. You lying, the doctor's lying, everybody's lying. You know what I'm saying? But anybody can make it if Magic made it. Kanye Ben told you.
No, they
Magic had millions and millions of dollars. Yo. Everybody ain't Magic.
I remember one time HIV and AIDS was so big in the 90s, it used to have like a COVID count on how many people's dying from it. Now you don't hear about it like that.
You're right.
You get what I'm saying?
But people still die.
So you saying COVID's the new AIDS and HIV or something?
No, it's just the new talked about disease. I guess that's what it sound like you saying. Because since COVID came out, you ain't heard about cancer killing nobody. You ain't heard. It's like every other disease took a vacation. They chilling.
It's like they giving the medicine out.
Yeah, go ahead and do your thing, COVID.
You can live. You can live with this shit now. So let's give us that. And I believe that. I believe it's a cure for everything because the doctor said it. I believe, bro. I believe, yo. Even with me just being an obese motherfucker, I believe, man. If I want to do what Left Eye did, bro. I want to go out and live in like one of those forests for a year. I'm telling you that now.
Oh, when she went to Honduras and all that.
Honduras or something, man. I want to just go, man. Just live, breathe the fresh air, eat the vegetables, the fruit, the fish. I just want no phones, no internet. I could do that for about 6 years.
Slicker, but I felt like I was doing that when I was in Colorado.
What?
I'm so, I guess, been in the city and shit my whole life. When I went to Colorado, I felt like what you said you want to go to in another country or whatever.
But Colorado gives you that feel because it's not Colorado is not loud. It's cool. Like it's laid, super laid.
It's like living in
my cousin said it's easy. It's easy living. It's expensive, but it's easy in Colorado. Meaning that people ain't tripping because you got to think they've been smoking good weed for about 30 years. Probably longer than that. And the violence not high there. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of culture there. And then our culture don't overpopulate the town. You know what I mean? Like I was telling you, like they see 5 or 6 of us moving around. That's like, what the fuck is going on? And I think it's like a rural Colorado where like a lot of, the black people live at. But a lot of those spots that we was at, and like my cousin, like, he lives like Arnold from the Wonder Years. So they live slow.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, his things is taking us up in the mountains, smoking, camping. It's like Colorado is an outdoor state.
Yeah, it's like a nature town because it ain't a bunch of buildings. Mm-hmm. It ain't a bunch of shit going on. Like, no, there's a lot of empty space. Like, you could tell they get ready to build it up crazy.
Bro,
but right now, it was just a lot of space.
When you was out there, it's crazy because you was like, yo, it's all this empty space. And I was like, by me being out there 3-4 different times.
You saying it's built
I was
up
like,
now.
yo, you thought that was empty. I remember driving like from the airport and you ain't see shit. Bro, just desert land, just land and land and land. And now, because remember I kept saying that, telling my cousin, like, bro, like, it's different. He like, yeah, they been doing a lot of building out here. And y'all looking like
I could tell they been building.
But I mean, y'all looking like ain't shit
like,
nowhere.
Ain't shit
yeah,
built.
Man, a lot.
I can tell they building, but
whole communities was
building
built
slow.
Listen, when I heard that motherfucker, when we went to go get that rental car from the spot when we got the truck, and the motherfucker told me he's from New York, I said, damn. Because the last time I was out there, before we went out there last year, we went out there in 2021, right?
Yeah.
So the last time I was out there was 2019. Yep, 2019. So I had skipped a year, and then we went out there in 21. So, and then before that, the 19, last time I was out there was in 2014. You get what I'm saying? So from 14 to 19, it changed, and then I was like, damn, from 19 to 21, they got busy out there, and it's beautiful.
So you basically saying the build-up of it.
And believe it or not, I never. And the first time I was out there, I stayed for about 40 days. Second time, I stayed for like 14 days. And this time, we stayed out there 5-6 days. But I never really got that wild Colorado experience, like being so fucked up and hanging out. I hung out in Boulder and kicked it, but it was like, it was normal. Like, we just didn't get the Colorado feel. That's why I was like, bro, let's just shoot back out there in August. In August, whoever gonna be cool. We really get Colorado, because last time we was out that bitch, it snowed and rained and it was 70 degrees. All in fucking one day. You know what I'm saying? So one thing you do, you get the 4 seasons in one day, but
yeah, that was real.
That's my whole thing, yo. But I love Colorado. Like, Colorado's great. See, you ain't been and did a lot of shit I did, because I did a lot of family shit, but I'll be like, man, I'm just ready to get with the boys and slip on some fucking designers and go fucking club hopping. My cousin, he ain't into that. The last time I went to a club in Colorado, we went to Boulder, and I was with his kid's mother. And she took me to the club, and I had a ball. I'm like, yeah, this life. But the only thing is, we ain't really going to catch the biggest hits, like the new hits. They going to play Summertime and If I Rule the World and Keep Breaking Heart. No, I mean, they play a lot of 2000 and under, 2010 and under music. Like the last 10-year music, you got to be somewhere super cool, and y'all got to put that in the description if you out Colorado and you see this shit. Tell us where the cool shit at. But every club I went to, they was playing. They was rocking off, but Back That Ass Up was a big song. You know, I mean, there's so many songs out here, but Back That Ass Up was a big song. But listen, man, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, and drop a like, leave a comment, man. It's episode 170, man. We on the road to 200, man. And after our 200 episode, we will be going live. We will be doing a whole live podcast. And y'all, if you never seen it happen before, you get to see it happen before, man. Shout out to Faster Entertainment, man, for making this happen, man. Shout out to Digital Impact Studio, man, for just locking in with me for like the last 18 months, and that's how you get this shit crispy clear. And we all just learning the game still 4 years in. Shout out to Mike, shout out to Vado, and shout out to my partner Kenny Fatso. And shout out to Melvin Air Podcast, Keeping the Stack Podcast, Zudo Killer, Anything Goes. What's the 410? Jay Hill. Who else got podcasts in the city? Just shout out to Just Hilarious and her podcast.
Tale of Two Scorpios.
Yeah, the Scorpio podcast. All that shit, man. If you got content and you're a content creator, yeah, we fucking with you, man. But like I said, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. And after you do that, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. So Kenny.
Yeah.
Best album 2022 before we wrap it.
Best
so far.
Album so far this year.
So far. We still got July, August, September, October, November, December.
For me,
yeah, for
my
you.
Personal pick, I'm going to say Pusha shit.
Round of applause.
I go with Pusha shit.
The DMV. The D and fucking V.
Because the whole album.
The D and fucking V.
He ain't had no whole lot of skips on there. And that's how I judge
skip
the
one song.
When you got to be skipping and I don't fuck with this, I don't fuck with that. But your whole shit was cool for real. Where I'm like, some of that shit straight bangers. Then the rest of it cool. So I'm like,
he gave you hip hop.
He didn't have no duds on the album. Where I'm like, that shit was phony. So I'm gonna say overall, that was probably the best body of work so far to me.
Pusha gave you hip hop. Pusha gave you hip hop, and I really appreciated that Pusha T album. And shout out to the DMV. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to the DMV. You know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, I can't go without saying shout out to Baltimore City hip hop, Baltimore City media. That's what I fuck with. That's what I love. And like I said,
Tech had that album too that I'm still bumping every day. I'm
90 Day Run
to it every day.
I was just telling Bozy in the car on my way down here. I said, I think Tech should do 60 Day In. You know how artists do 1.0. I think it should be 90 Day Run, the 60 Day In edition. And I feel like he should just give us all new songs. Then I feel like after 90 days, he should give us the 90 Day Run Deluxe with the same songs on and some new shit. Because when you say 90 Day Run, that's what I'm expecting. He been on a hell of it. For 90 days, you just running it up. And that was April, right?
Yeah.
Because he always drop in April. So it's May, it's June. So July, that's the 90 days. So maybe he's going to hit us back with, 90 days in. He going to hit us with something else. But it was a classical album, bro. It's a lot of good shit. Little Dirt album. It's a lot of shit. But that's a whole nother episode, man. But listen, man, hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Leave a comment, man. No fuck shit. No fake shit. No foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. RawDope Podcast.